This is the brief on the recent critique of British society and crime based on viral social media commentary. So what's the source about? Well, it takes a look at some recent, pretty violent incidents in the UK, like that train stabbing and what's been seen in London's Whitechapel, to argue, essentially, that British society is kind of collapsing because of mass immigration and, political failures. Okay, so first up, there's the Huntington train stabbing. 11 people injured by two guys identified as British nationals. Now, the source points out that even though there were reports the suspects allegedly yelled Allahu Akbar, authorities quickly ruled out terrorism. Instead, they focused on mental health issues and noted the attackers had prior contact with police. The commentary suggests this feels like a deliberate move to kind of shield certain groups from criticism, which has people pretty frustrated. Second, the source leans heavily on this analogy, borrowed from Elon Musk, actually. The Orcs are in the Shire, right? It's used to describe how some formerly quiet English areas are changing really fast, culturally and demographically. They point to London's Whitechapel, used to be heavily Jewish, now reportedly 43% Muslim. And they mention this story about an Israeli visitor allegedly being asked to convert to Islam right there, presented as proof that assimilation just isn't happening. And finally, the blame gets pointed squarely at UK political leaders, saying they're basically enabling this whole shift. Labour leader Keir Starmer gets called out for prioritizing things like hate crime laws and funding mosque security, while, high-profile violence continues. Plus, there's this policy mentioned where the UK apparently pays illegal migrants $3,000 to go home, but the claim is they just turn around and sneak back in anyway. So, the bottom line from this source. It argues UK multiculturalism policies are actively paving the way for a dangerous cultural and demographic replacement that ordinary citizens are just being forced to endure.